And it is live at 9. It's a Tuesday morning in Jasper, Alabama. And I'm James Phillips, joined by Jonathan Timmons this morning.
Yo, JB.
So you've already had your coffee for the day.
That's only like my third sip, man. I'm ripping, roaring, ready to go.
And today is municipal election day. Everybody is voting, right?
Okay, you
got your
get
sticker?
The sticker in there. Get the sticker in there.
I haven't been yet, but I will definitely be going.
Seamless experience, James. Definitely no problems when I was there.
Yeah. I've already heard, right?
No, it's totally fine. Everything's great. I definitely didn't go in the back door, and then I was leaving, and the JPD was like, wait, I thought this was closed. And Gus like, well, it was closed when I got here. I'm like, door was wide open when I got here, fellas. Have a good one. As I left the same door I entered through.
And then you went back around and went through the front door and voted again, right?
Under Hamilton Timmons, which is not Jonathan Timmons.
Right.
Because they confuse that on my ID all the time.
Oh, really?
Well, like, no.
Is your name Hamilton?
My middle name's Hamilton. So anywhere I go when I'm traveling a lot of places and they need my ID, they'll see Jonathan Hamilton.
Oh,
and they
okay.
stop reading.
So they think that's your last name?
They think Hamilton, yeah.
Where did Hamilton come from?
That is my mother's maiden name.
Okay.
And that's how when Barry Bangers and I talk trash about Michael Hamilton, we are actually related.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and that was something else I did for Mike. Yomi Buddy, I dropped off your dog at doggy daycare today. So
Wow. Well, I thought maybe your mom was just a big fan of Alexander Hamilton.
No, unrelated from what I have found. We've took the whole genealogy back to 1400, 1300, something like that, Scotland, and
Wow.
no Alexanders in there.
Most of my folks come from Scotland, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been to the castle in Ireland. We have a castle in Ireland and the one in Scotland, but I did go to the one in Scotland.
You didn't meet any of your kinfolk in Ireland?
I don't know if the dude doing the like grounds tours was a cousin, but you know what?
You should have got a picture made with him.
They were closed that day, and I was like, "Hey, I'm a freaking Hamilton."
Yeah, right.
And he's like, "All right, come on." Seriously, that's how it worked out.
And that's how
I didn't know you had to like schedule tours because it's like an old castle and it's in ruins.
Yeah.
The Irish weren't too fond of the Scots.
Right.
Hamiltons coming over and setting up farmsteads and stuff. They were sent by the crown, England, you know. And
none of those folks could get along back in the day.
it was literally every man and woman for themselves, you know.
Yeah.
800 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was a constant battle.
beautiful country. I want to go back.
Yeah, me too. I'd like to go. I've never been, but I'd like to go. So voting process went smoothly.
Yeah. Saw our good friend Russ.
Yeah, Rusty was there, and
Yep.
he was super happy about all the first downs during the football game.
Yeah,
the
shout
other
out to the Jasper Vikings for helping us out with some great advertising for our good friends at Bernard's Store for Men right there on the historic downtown square.
night. Exactly. And we'll have election coverage this evening. I'll be down at the Civic Center taking care of that information. And
I think I'm going to join you.
Okay. And we should have results relatively quickly, I would think.
Yeah, I think I could probably break away from, we have bingo night at Pie Factory tonight. Going to hand that off to our assistant here,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah.
And she's going to take over for a few rounds after I get it going. Come down there, see the results, maybe pop back down to Pie Factory.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So everybody be sure to go to Pie Factory tonight. It's our second bingo night since we've revived it. And anything big to give away tonight?
I've got a pair of tickets to give away. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to give away tonight, though.
Oh, it's going to be a surprise.
It may be a surprise, but it's going to be a surprise. But we do have two pair of tickets to give away. I didn't confirm that I had them until late in the process, so we haven't been able to advertise them online. But I know they've got some gift cards again to give away, and then the grand prize will be a pair of tickets to somewhere.
To somewhere. Could be a trip to Acapulco.
Could be a trip to Jasper.
Yeah. Could be a return trip to the Pie Factory. Either way, it's still a wonderful time. And then, but go out and vote today, wherever you're at. If you're listening across Walker County, go to all of our towns. Make sure you vote. Everybody's voting today, and we'll have coverage from all those. We'll be at Jasper, and we'll be interviewing some of those folks as they get the results. But I've got people that are at pretty much all the different polling spaces that'll be texting. So
There's only one polling space.
no,
Is that the joke?
no, I'm talking about around the
Oh,
around
around
the rest
county.
of the county.
My
Yeah,
bad. My bad. My bad.
Not Jasper.
I forget we're countywide.
But we do have everybody at the polling places in Jasper. We'll be there.
We do have all of our
But we cover the entire
edges
county.
covered. Yeah, that's right.
I don't
That's
want
right.
Right.
JLX and JBE.
Yes. So
Maybe tonight is one of those nights we go.
we want to
multi-stream?
simulcast or
Yeah.
something.
I don't know. I don't guess we could.
We'll figure it out. We've been figuring everything out.
We'll be Ain't nothing getting our way.
Yeah.
Totally doing everything the way it's supposed to be done too.
Exactly. We're radio
best way.
professionals, is what I call it.
Best way,
Pirate radio, right?
but with a license,
Right. Yeah.
a legal license.
Yeah.
In my name.
In your name. Can we flash that out there?
This radio station that I'm running actually has a license in my name.
What else do we want to talk about today? Anything else going on that we need to let people know about? We do have a guest, but it
Yep.
was a taped interview that we'll go to here in a few moments.
First pre-recorded interview that we're going to play on here. We should probably play the interview with Doug Robb from Hoobastank one day too. I didn't
Yeah, we
think about
definitely
that.
should as we get closer to Foothills Festival.
Yeah, we can do that. But
Yeah.
but today, who you got?
Today I've got Michael Franklin. He is the head of the Amen or Amen, however people want to say it, missions group. It's based in Jasper, and they go to Honduras and take care of the Honduran folks. They do medical missions there. But he has written a book. He got started in the Honduran mission trips by his uncle, Dr. Tom Camp, who was a longtime doctor here in Jasper. Took care of a lot of people, birthed a lot of people, also did drug recovery work, that sort of thing. And Tom loved tomato sandwiches. And so Michael has written a book called The Tomato Sandwich Book in honor of Tom. And he'll tell you about it through the interview, but it's got a lot of different types of writing in it. There's poetry. There's a very short, 3-scene play in it. It all revolves around the tomato sandwich, though.
Of all those things and everything you said about him and everything I've heard about Dr. Camp, an amazing dude, like a local saint, obviously.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then he hit me with the tomato
Right.
sandwich.
And one of the things that you'll hear in this, I don't want to give too much away, but he loved to grow his own tomatoes, and then he would make a tomato sandwich and eat it every day of the summer was his goal. And I remember as a kid, he was really good friends with my aunt and uncle. I ate a tomato sandwich with Tom Camp, and I didn't even realize it was that special. So, but it's cool interview, and Michael's a really good guy, always looking for ways to help people out. And this was actually a way for him to kind of go through the grieving process after his uncle passed away.
Looking forward to it. I'm getting blowed up right now. Getting a lot of good feedback on the show this morning, right out of the gate.
Wow.
Shout out Big Frank. Shout out to my beautiful wife.
Oh, wow. There you go. Hey, we just talked about her, right?
That's right.
My daughter said, how in the world did Jonathan Timmons get that smoking hot wife?
I told you it was my huge personality.
Right. And I did respond directly back with, he's got a great personality. So, well, you want to listen to the interview with Michael Franklin real quick, and then we'll come back and talk a little more?
Let's go.
All right, let me find it. And here we go, guys. It'll be James Phillips interviewing Michael Franklin about the Tomato Sandwich Book. And welcome in, everybody. It's James Phillips, live at 9, and it's kind of a live at 9 that's not exactly live today. But we've got a special guest. Michael Franklin joins me from his home in Tuscaloosa. And Michael, a lot of folks in Walker County know you. They know you because you've been around here a lot. You do a lot of work with the Amen Missions Group that has gone to Honduras for years and years. You're the nephew of renowned former Dr. Tom Camp, who was here for such a long time and took care of so many people in Walker County. And I just appreciate you coming on and to talk about a new project that you've got.
Yeah, I've got a very exciting new project, and you gave me a wonderful introduction there. Thanks, James, for having me on. So I'm actually from Birmingham, though. I live in Birmingham.
Oh, I was thinking you were in Tuscaloosa for somewhere. Do you teach in Tuscaloosa?
I don't. I teach in Hueytown.
See, I'm completely lost then.
That's
sorry.
okay. It's all the same general area.
That's right. That's right.
But I do have an exciting new project called the Tomato Sandwich Book. and it can be ordered at thetomatosandwichbook.com. And so I'm very excited to be on here to talk about it. And you actually gave me the perfect introduction to even bring up the book, because it is dedicated to my Uncle Tom, Dr. Tom Camp. He was the most renowned tomato sandwich lover anybody ever knew. And when I was in the process of grieving his life, I didn't have any healthy way to do it. You know, when we grieve, we don't always do it the most healthy ways. And I said, you know what? Uncle Tom always said he didn't want us to sit around crying and worrying about him being in heaven, not there with us. So I said, what can I do to bring me joy? What brought him joy? And it was the daggum tomato sandwich.
Yeah. And, I'm pretty sure that I've actually shared a tomato sandwich with Tom before at Rick and Gilda Watson's house during the summertime.
I bet you did. I bet you did. There might have been a banjo or two playing.
I guarantee you there were. Tell us a little bit about Tom's love for tomato sandwiches. Like how did this begin? And how does it lead to a tomato sandwich book?
Yeah, so I guess I gotta approach your question in two ways. First of all, like you said, I've been traveling to Honduras through the AMEN organization for almost 27 years now. AMEN stands for Alabama Honduras Medical Education Network, and we're based out of Jasper. It was an organization Tom helped founded back in 1998 or 99. And over the years, we just fell in love with Honduras. We fell in love with the relationships we built. We're very grateful to have friends halfway across the world. They made a difference in our lives, and we make a difference in theirs. We feel like we're always contributing to an equal playing field. And that's the way Tom taught us to look at it. So when he died, I reflected on something he said on the back porch of the Lemon Clinic, maybe in early 2000 or 2001. Everybody's patting themselves on the back after a big clinic day where we saw, 200, 300 patients who hadn't seen a doctor in Lord knows when.
Yeah.
Could have been 6 months to a year. And Tom said, okay, guys, now, when I pass on, I do not want a statue of me. Y'all put all the statues you want of yourselves out there, but don't make one of me. And I said, Tom doesn't want a statue. He wants this, he wants a dedication to himself that's a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more forward thinking, a little, a multi-directional tribute that might reflect him a little bit better. Because he wasn't just a doctor. He practiced several types of medicine. I would be at the grocery store with him, and we would run into all sorts of people who would say, you delivered me, you delivered my baby, you delivered my grandkids. And he practiced addiction medicine, he practiced general medicine. So he was a multifaceted doctor, but then he was a missionary. Legend has it he was a bullfighter in his youth.
I don't know if I can believe all the stories. There's a lot of legends around Tom Camp, but I probably do believe the bullfighting.
It could be. I think there's a picture somewhere. I'm going to dig that one up. So, thinking about where the root of Uncle Tom came from, in what terms of what tribute to create on his behalf, to help me with the grieving process mainly. I thought back to one day during the summer. I was standing around in the kitchen. I was watching he and my Aunt Judy peel tomatoes. And she said, God, Tom, do we have to do this every time we have a tomato sandwich? And he said, that's the way my mama taught me to do it. So I've always done it like that. And his mom died when he was real young. And so I gathered from that's the way he remembered his mom every time he had a tomato sandwich.
Right.
And I said, okay, this is the perfect theme to continue that love, but also push it through the vein of where we all learn to love tomato sandwiches. What's the story from our grandmother? What's the story from our neighbor? What's the story from the man on the street? And so I began to write the book in terms of not just recipes, but recipes told from different people's perspectives.
Right. And you said that it's 50 something pages long, I think, and features some outstanding artwork, I know.
Beautiful artwork. Everybody's got to pick up a copy because you can't see it without it.
Right, exactly.
Breejan Allen is a magnificent artist from Meridian, Mississippi. And she is, I would describe her as kind of revolutionary portraiture. She does amazing close-ups of different parts of our lives from a real bold perspective, a real, just a transformative almost. And I really started enjoying looking at her art, looking at the meanings behind it. And I said, I bet she could understand what I'm describing when I say I want to put together a tomato sandwich book. So we have 53 pages, and it's filled with at least 12 different recipes. There's one recipe that is a short story, so it's several pages long. And then there is a piece that isn't a recipe, so to speak, but a contribution of looking back at what our family means to us.
Right.
How God builds us up and what love binds us there.
Right.
And the book concludes with the theme of where are we going when we have these memories that span 100 years that we hope to continue. And it's time travel. So
and that's what I was going to say. You told me the book is about love and family and faith and time travel.
Yeah. So the end of the book is a 5-scene play that I wrote, and it is called Tomatoes in Time. And we travel through different periods of existence of the tomato sandwich and using it as a culinary delight through different people's perspectives again. And I really just think people are going to love reading this book. It's not just a cookbook. It's not just an art book. It's something you can lay on your coffee table. It can be a coffee table book, but it's an art book. Really and truly, though, it's a dedication to the human spirit as reflected through the tomato in its most iconic Southern form, the tomato sandwich.
Well, and you said that Tom attempted to eat a tomato every day of the summer, right?
Yes, he bragged about it. He would get so excited towards I'd say the end of spring, start planting his seedlings, his tomato seedlings, and the ground would start getting hot and he'd start getting shaky. He'd say, it's almost tomato season. I think I can do it this year. I think I can eat a tomato sandwich every day of the summer.
Now, what is your favorite tomato sandwich recipe? Can you let that out of the bag?
I can let it out of the bag. I'm a pretty simple guy. Tom did teach me to peel tomatoes. So that's something that I haven't ever let go. Once you try it, I don't think you can look back.
Right.
I always start with a good, fresh summer tomato. I'm pretty partial to those Cherokee purples. I do like a Rutgers. Celebrities are nice. Those Cherokee purples are just consistent.
Right.
So I start there, peel it, and I core it also. So I don't cut down to the core like most people. I go ahead and core it.
Yeah.
And so I start there. Once I know what I'm working with, then I choose the bread. So if I have any leftover bread from a French roll the night before, Italian loaf, we've been cooking spaghetti, I may see how that works in terms of durability, how thick I want to cut the tomato.
Right.
But then if I'm just using some light bread, some wheat bread, slap that sucker with some mayonnaise on it. Got to be cold mayo. I don't do room temperature mayo. I've heard some people don't refrigerate their mayo.
Yeah, it needs to be cold.
It needs to be cold.
Yeah.
And then something else Tom always taught me, and I saw him do it, and I thought it was genius. Salt and pepper the bread instead of the tomato slices.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I put the mayo on there and then salt and pepper the bread because it sticks to the mayo.
It sticks to the mayo.
Yeah.
then you got it in every bite.
Right.
Genius.
And it's got to have a good amount of salt and pepper too. Like
Yes.
I really want to taste that salt and pepper.
I do too, definitely. Well, and if you're trying to use a whole tomato like I do, you need every bit of seasoning you can get.
Yeah.
And so then I slice thin. I like really thin slices. I don't like a thick slice because it falls apart on me.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that's a good way to make it for sure. It sounds good. And I definitely go just white bread.
You go white bread, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. And I've had tomato sandwiches on, fresh cooked bread, like sourdough bread and things like that. And it's always good, but there's something about just the white bread that I remember growing up as a kid in Empire, Alabama.
Right.
My mom slicing tomatoes and us eating a fresh tomato sandwich out of the garden on just plain. It was probably the cheapest bread you could buy at whatever the grocery store was at that time, probably Foodland in Dora.
Exactly.
And it was amazing. I still have the taste in my mouth just talking about
it. And you know what? You're reflecting on the memory.
Right.
That bread gumming up on you. Tomatoes, the only thing with moisture enough to get it off the roof of your mouth.
Exactly.
And you're remembering that time with your mom. And that's what this book tries to do. I try to, in as many different perspectives, tell that story of how we might remember our past, what love feels like, and that gift from God to have a full belly and remember someone that truly cared for us.
Definitely so. And I remember vividly red Kool-Aid. And I can't tell you if it was
Kool-Aid with it.
I can't tell you if it was cherry or strawberry, but I know it was red Kool-Aid.
Okay.
And a tomato sandwich. And the Kool-Aid was so full of ice, you just can't beat it on a summer day,
I love it. I don't remember how I stayed alive as a kid. I don't remember drinking very much at all.
Yeah, right. Well, I hear every day from our friend Gilda Watson, who's my aunt and your longtime friend.
Right.
Hydrate. Like I hear that every day.
Yes. I'm paying for it now, I bet.
Right. What else can you tell us about the book? We talked about how it is kind of a coffee table book, and I told you it completely made me think of Seinfeld, where Kramer had the coffee table book about coffee tables.
Right.
But this book is not in the shape of a tomato sandwich. And
it's
you can't eat it.
I went with a square.
There you go. But that fits a tomato sandwich.
It does. It's the shape of the bread, actually. If you can look at it, the cover is a piece
right.
So it is in that vein. I thought about in the early days of making this book as a slap in the face. I wanted it to be, okay, I've got the most simplest dish on earth, but I want to present it to all you $85.99 paying for a book folks, hot cuisine lovers. I just want to show this beautiful little sandwich in white reflective light backgrounds, with beautifully written, typed out recipes, 600 pages long.
Right.
Talking about the traveling on the Narragansett and over on with the Winnipeg tribes and going to the Southwest and enjoying a tomato sandwich on the trail. No. We had to look at this thing much simpler.
Right.
And what I loved what Breegen Allen did is because I came to her with the idea of the photography. And I said, I really just need some backdrops for the photography. And instead, she inlaid each one of the pictures for the recipes into illustrations. So it's a mixed media book altogether. And so in that vein, we have recipes written out, but it's also poetry. As I mentioned, there's a short story, there's a play, and so it's mixed methods of writing, mixed methods of art, and trying to think in terms of how many different people's perspectives I could portray also. Now, there is a bit of an autobiographical sense to it, because in many ways, how far can an author go? Looking into other people's love for a tomato sandwich. I got mine, I got Tom's, and a few other people,
Right, yeah.
But there are some based on genuine interactions. And I have, one of the joys of being an educator is over the years, I have taught some really smart people. And I knew it going in, but then I'd see what they've done, medical school, law school, this and that over the years. But one of my students actually contributed a poem she wrote about learning to pick tomatoes from her grandfather. And she's a published poet 10 times over now. She's an attorney and has hosted TED Talks up in Tennessee. So it's really my pleasure. She gave me permission to use her poem back in 2018 when Tom died.
Right.
So that's how long this book has been a labor of love. And definitely it became a labor when I hired Breach and Allen as the digital creator for the book, because she got pregnant shortly thereafter.
Oh, wow.
And so we had a lot of stumbling blocks along the way, getting to her and finding her brilliance as an artist. But then we had, nothing's like being pregnant.
Right, right. Well, I definitely like the fact that there's different genres of writing in the book, and different types of art. It really sounds like it's the holy Bible of the tomato sandwich.
I was going for. I didn't want to put words in your mouth, though.
Right. Well, that is exactly what it sounds like to me, and I think it's a great way to memorialize and honor Tom's legacy and his memory for sure.
The South is pretty popular these days. We are gaining luxury status within the world of thought, winning at football. We're contributing great music throughout the world. It's safe to be here. People's misconceptions can go out the window.
Right, right.
Along with their suitcase, right?
And Southern cuisine, everybody loves Southern cuisine.
Everybody loves it, but not everybody understands how to make a tomato sandwich, and that's what this book is for.
That's right. Tell everybody where they can find the book.
So once again, you can go to thetomatosandwichbook.com and order there. But people are welcome to find me around town. Also, look me up online on Michael Franklin on Facebook. You can find my post there, or on Instagram at EcoFemFranklin. But just go ahead and get on thetomatosandwichbook.com. Order you a copy. Order your grandma a copy just for fun. That friend you got up in New York, they may need a copy too.
Oh yeah, they definitely need it. They've probably never had a tomato sandwich.
Maybe not. Harriet the Spy ate them, so that you got to take that back.
That's true. We
have to take that
back. Well, Michael, I appreciate you coming on, and can't wait to share this with everybody. I think it's a great thing that you've put together. Anything else you want to share with the folks here in Jasper, Alabama?
No, I just really appreciate you having me on. Appreciate everybody listening to us talk about Uncle Tom and this dedication to him. Everybody go pick up a book at thetomatosandwichbook.com. Thanks, Jack.
All right. Thanks, man. We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
And we are back on Live at 9. James Phillips here. Just finished that pre-recorded interview with Michael Franklin. Timmons, did you think I could talk to somebody about a tomato sandwich book for 20 minutes?
Not only did I think you could do it, James, I'm just always in awe of your superior professional reporting.
Exactly. There you go.
Been doing.
And anybody who wants to check out the tomatosandwichbook.com, go to that page, and that's where you can order the book. And if you order it over the next few days, use code WJLX, and you get 10% off the book. So that's a cool deal there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And we'll be posting the interview also live on our Facebook page, so people can go watch it.
Yeah, interview in its entirety. We were trying to figure some stuff out with our video capture software this morning, because we're, as you can tell, always prepared.
Right.
But hey, man, great job though.
All right.
That went good.
Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back here on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX. And we are back here on Live at 9 with James Phillips, joined by Jonathan Timmons, station general manager / owner / flunky /
AV guy,
maintenance guy.
sideline reporter, maintenance guy. Oh, we got to figure that out. We do need to get us a sideline reporter going again. We've got the technology. We have the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to find somebody to do it. I think I've got a guy. I'll talk to you about that. After.
I was going to say, if you're listening and you're interested in being a sideline reporter,
maybe we can get one for Brian and Zach as well.
And it doesn't have to be a guy; could be a girl.
Absolutely,
they do that a lot on
Absolutely.
ESPN these days.
It is a gender neutral job,
and I am as gender neutral as you get. And I have been a sideline reporter, right?
That's right. You were the very first sideline reporter for WJLX. And this is how you've worked your way up the ladder. Congrats, man!
Wow, now I'm the lead play-by-play guy on the
morning
Jasper
show
Vikings.
host.
Yeah, all I've had to do is stay alive. That's all it takes.
Not as easy as some may think.
It's not. It's not near as easy. Man. So you heard there the tomato sandwich book. That was a neat little interview, and I didn't know going into it what would be in a tomato sandwich book, but. It's a neat little thing. They've got poetry. They've got a play. It's cool artwork.
What a great memoriam!
Yeah,
for how to honor.
It even talks about time travel a little bit.
I heard him say that.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Because it's memories is basically what it is, and
yeah, we got to get us a book ordered.
Yeah. I think there's one on the way to us actually.
I thought so. I hope so.
Yeah. Anything else that you've got going on this week?
Well, you mentioned earlier the Glenn Clem documentary, right? We talked about that yesterday and then last Friday with Al and Bragg.
Yeah, that's coming up.
And heard amazing things about the viewing over Saturday. And
I heard they had a good crowd and everything turned out well.
So did it get picked up? Is there somewhere we can watch it?
I don't think they've posted it yet.
Okay.
But
so we don't want to release that info yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then but the documentary that was filmed here at WJLX on Parish Mayor Bubba Cagle. The wrestling. It is out now. They just released it on Alabama Public Radio. If you go to that Facebook page, you can watch it. It's like a 6-7 minute documentary, so it's not very long. But WJLX is featured very prominently in it.
Spell that documentary. I think it was like RASSLIN.
That's it.
Yep.
Wrestling.
Apostrophe or just wrestling?
There's some apostrophe somewhere.
At the very end.
Definitely at the end. There should be at the
because
beginning. But
if it's in the end, though, it's not going to mess up your search terms that bad.
Right. But just go to Alabama Public Radio on Facebook, and it's the first post that you'll see because they just released it.
Yep. Cool.
But I watched it last night. I got to see a little sneak preview, and they even made me look good, and that's really, really difficult, but they did. So I like it.
Speaking of AV, dudes and dudettes, folks, they came down here and they were professionals. I was inspired by their operation. I was like, oh, we got to be able to do that.
Yeah. They did
awesome.
a good job.
They were awesome. I enjoyed getting to watch them work.
Yeah, and it was all young ladies and men from University of Alabama, from their film school and their public television.
Yeah, School of Communications.
Yeah, so that was really cool to be a part of that. I'm trying to think what else we got going on this week because it's a busy week.
Coaches show.
Definitely have the coaches show at Crawfish Warehouse, and I really want to invite everybody out. There were a few people that were there last week, but I want to get a crowd like come and be ready to cheer and give us a really good atmosphere.
We had fun.
Yeah,
it's always cool to get to talk to these local coaches and leaders. I mean, like to hear them. It's always enjoy listening to folks with good leadership qualities and advice. And so last week we had Coach Jace Cordell from Curry got the win.
Yep.
Go Jackets.
Hey, and it could be a good luck thing. He came on, they won.
You think, hey, Coach Cordell, if you just want to come on back and hang out with us, come on, man. Let's not break up the good vibes we got going down there.
And this week, our scheduled guest is Oakman's head coach, Ben Painter. And then we'll also have the Coach David Reeves show for the Jasper Vikings. And I'm telling you, the food is outstanding.
Man, love it.
I had black-eyed peas and Conecuh sausage and rice. I mean, it was delicious. I wanted another whole bowl.
Well, maybe we'll get there earlier this time.
Yeah. I can eat a bowl before
and after.
And a bowl after.
So what time? We got 6 o'clock
6 o'clock starts the county coaches show, and then 6:30 is Coach David Reed's show.
That's right.
Then on Friday night, we've got the Oakman football game on 88.5. And then we've got the Jasper Vikings. It'll be on 101.5.
So it's Hale County coming down to Oakman.
Yeah.
To take on the Wildcats, and then
Sipsey Valley.
Valley coming out of the hole of Buell, Alabama.
Is that where it's at?
Buell, Buhl. I've been down there a couple times for baseball several years ago.
Well, you know what they don't have in Buell?
Internet.
Yeah. We could not.
Yeah, Woody's here. Woody can attest to that. Him and Brett went down there last year, and they just couldn't. They had to abandon all efforts. Put Woody on there, Mike.
Woody, what did we do to deserve Woody coming in? We mentioned Sipsey Valley, and he thought, I got to tell this story.
We didn't even go down
No.
Timmons. It was nipped in the bud before it started, man. Just know the coach, y'all, the coaches nobody could get on.
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah.
I don't think that. So I assume Sipsey had to cut out their sideline communications, right, in the game. I'm just assuming.
I would think
that's
so.
a rule.
Yeah.
If both squads don't have it, nobody can have it, right?
You could still get like voice radio connection, but you just can't get out through like an internet connection.
Right, but I think we had some communication problems even on the sidelines.
Oh,
the coaches,
Huh.
yeah. And so I don't know. Maybe they went to sign language, smoke signals, whatever. Call in the plays.
But no problem with that this year.
That's
We're
right.
all hooked up here in J-Town.
That's right. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that, for another year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
maybe not even then.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we get Verizon.
We'll see how
New
realignment
region next
goes.
year, they completely redo it. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
What is
Every
that looking
2
like?
years.
How do we know?
We don't know yet. We
don't
won't
know.
know
No,
until
no.
it'll be late this season. when
It'll
we
be
find out.
January 26th when they meet and
Yeah.
reform it again in Montgomery.
Did they shake it up just out of principle every 2 years, or because of fluctuation in school?
Fluctuation in school's the main
Attendance.
thing.
A
Yeah.
lot of factors, I think. That may
Enrollment.
not be the only one, but
enrollment's
first
key.
thing, attendance.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this weekend, Alabama Crimson Tide kicks off, and you can listen to them here on 101.5 FM.
Yeah. Brian Hale's going to be kicking off the coverage 3 hours before kickoff.
Yes, 11:30.
And what do you think? Woody, you're the one that knows. What's the
we,
final?
We,
gonna be?
we lose the final.
Yeah, what's
well, we lose Jeb Miller, but boy, do they get a load of Richard Young,
Right.
and he ain't the only one. And running back, we're talking.
Yeah, I feel like we got a whole running back room that if
yeah.
somebody goes down, that's a good spot for them to go down.
It's a strength department on the team. I'm gonna go. Man, I don't know, James. I really haven't thought about it.
Think
let's
about it.
go.
Get it
Let's
back.
go 28-3. First thing popped in my mind for whatever reason. I think that defense is gonna fly around. They got a lot of speed, and let's go 28-3 for me. What about y'all?
Yeah, I haven't given it much thought either. Haven't done any kind of breakdown or listened to any kind of breakdown. But yeah, off the top of my head, I like what you're saying there, Woody. Let's go 27-6.
How about 34-10?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm going with.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're all right in that
Yeah.
same little area.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
I think they
But-
can cover the spread. It's 13.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even seen the dang spread.
Yeah, spread's 13.5.
And as far as I know, Jim Miller's the only major injury we have, unless something happens this week.
But I guess
But,
the biggest question mark is Ty Simpson. What does Ty
Oh.
Simpson do in his first real taste of action, you know?
That's right. 5-star. Keep that in mind.
Right.
Really level-headed. He could run, too.
Yeah. I
don't-
saw him. I was at a game. He ran like an 85-yard
Yeah.
touchdown. So,
Yeah, he's a true double threat, you know.
yeah.
So
He's
You
not
got-
going to be Jalen Milroe from the
nobody is.
from the backfield,
And-
but if he gets loose, he can outrun some people.
By the way, is Seattle going to play him at quarterback? I'd play him at running back up there, but
Well,
I'm not sure what he does up there. But
I've been keeping up with it a little bit. He's been playing quarterback.
Yeah.
He'll be their second or third string guy.
yeah,
But he has in the spring games been playing quarterback and played quite well.
And they probably have a package for him at running back.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they
but-
have something to get his athleticism.
But yeah, nobody can do it like him.
Yeah.
He was 4'3", I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fast guy.
Another thing we're adding this year, we are an affiliate for the Bama Tailgate Show, hosted by Mick Gillespie and Jake Coker. That airs every. They record it every Friday from 1 to 3. Home games in Tuscaloosa and away games down at the Floribama. So if you're down there,
Yeah.
go see Mick and Jake. I got a chance to meet them last year. Great, solid dudes. Mick's done a lot to help us out here at the station
Yeah.
during the transition over the past 10 months.
Yeah.
But,
Jake won a natty for us.
Jake-
Florida State transfer, come up here and won a natty,
I got
man.
a picture. I got a picture with Jake and Mick. Man, Jake's a big old dude. I know I'm
What? Yeah.
it was awesome to meet him, but not like I say, they are solid dudes. They really, both of them. They knew Brett well and they loved
Yeah.
him.
Cool.
So it was nice getting to meet him, and possibility of getting him here in town.
I was going to say that I
Yep.
don't want to.
Yep.
I don't want to like
End
announce
of the
it
season,
that it's
late
happening.
in the
But
season, but we are in talks about getting Jake and the Mick and Jake and the Bama Tailgate Show somewhere here in Jasper.
Yeah.
late in the season.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, guys, I guess it's about time that we
Hand it over.
skedaddle and give it to the professor of rock and roll to teach us a few things.
Well, I'll try. I'll give it a whirl.
You got some
Give it a
cool, the birthdays is what everybody loves. They love to hear the birthdays and the songs from the birth. You got some cool ones today?
whirl. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, it covers the whole. It covers the whole span of the genre.
You're right.
You go from old to new to mid, and it kind of mixes up the music. It shuffles everything up on its own.
Yeah, I
I
was.
thought it was pretty cool.
I was shocked the one day that you came in and you were asking us for like a song from Plain White Tees. And I was
yeah,
like,
that's what it was.
Oh, that's newer stuff, man.
Yeah, that's
y'all
newer
y'all
stuff.
have to help me on the newer stuff.
Good
Yeah.
stuff, though.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I was like, what is Woody playing Plain White Tees for?
I consult him, and you know a lot too about the newer bands. But
Yeah.
so thanks for your help.
All right. Well, hey, guys, thanks for listening to Live at 9. In the morning, we'll be back. Live at 9 on Wednesday, we'll have special guest Link Hand. He's a former graduate of Corner High School. He lives in Hollywood now. Actually does a lot of TV shows and movies. He's been on CSI. He's been on NCIS. He played the mean guy in the movie 42. He was the pitcher that threw at Jackie Robinson. And his mom, Edie Hand, will be with him. So I think we'll have a really cool interview there. He's got a new movie called Hollywood Grit that just premiered over the weekend. And I watched the trailer. Really cool. It's a old school Hollywood kind of murder mystery whodunit type thing. Looks like a really neat independent film. So
Look forward to hearing the interview.
yeah, can't wait to have him tomorrow. So guys, tune in on Wednesday morning for Link Hand. Until then, I'm James Phillips, and we'll see you next time on Live at 9.